Today's episode of Inside Gaming Daily is sponsored by Robinhood. You can get a free stock today by going to rtpodcast.robinhood.com.
Why don't you take
Hey everybody, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Wednesday. Today we're humping not only for Hump Wednesday, but also for Warcraft Wednesday.
a national holiday.
And what the heck is Blizzard doing Wednesday?
Yeah.
Got out a stone on
Yeah, Warcraft 3 Reforged released yesterday, and whoo boy, are fans not happy. Just what Blizzard needed, another rake in the face.
The remaster of the 2003 classic RTS was supposed to be a slam dunk for Blizzard and a way to wash the bad taste of last year out of everyone's mouths. And by bad taste, we mean disregard of basic human rights being violated to make buttloads of cash, in case you forgot.
Yeah, yucky, get it out of my mouth. Back to Warcraft 3 Reforged though, it's getting a ton of hate, and for a number of reasons. Buggy gameplay, missing features, recycled assets, and graphic that don't seem to be as good as what was previously shown off.
Oh no.
All right.
Finally a game just for me. I love half-hearted cash grabs.
Yeah, tell us about the reaction, Brian.
Yeah, the game's subreddit has been kind of on fire the last 24 hours. People are rightfully complaining about things like not being able to play multiplayer at all and the campaign being super buggy and crashing out. So things you would have thought that would have been fixed, I don't know, especially with Blizzard's reputation as delivering polished games, or at least that's what their reputation used to be.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, lots of people are asking for their money back, and the game is being called, get this, Warcraft 3 Refunded.
I don't get it.
No, it's because it's like two words, but it's a different word.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's like the internet.
Got it,
Maybe
yeah.
one day we'll be a part of it.
And they're complaining pretty much everywhere about it. Not a great sign. Usually if the complaining is quarantined to one place, it's just a negative echo chamber. But when it's across the board bad, we got a big old yikes on our hands.
Yeah.
Boys, we got a yikes on our hands.
Sound the yikes alarm.
Seems to be a little bit of yike here.
Put this yikes on my hands.
Oh, yikes! Blizzard and a game that's not what's promised. We are so deep in the Inside Gaming wheelhouse. Let's check out the game's subreddit. As of this morning, it was full of angry posts, memes, and guides. For how to request a refund. All symptoms of acute angry internetitis. The only cure is the 24-hour news cycle.
Reddit user SensatorLS wrote, "This game is honestly worse than the original Warcraft 3 in every way."
Reddit user Lord Corvus called the game a wreck, writing bugs everywhere, multiple crashes, slow frame rate, and other issues. I could not even log into the account. What happened? Where's the quality Blizzard? Where am I?
This game is 17 years old. It should not be that difficult. Yeah, the buggy state of the final product was a surprise, considering that the game was originally supposed to release last year, but was delayed so Blizzard could add finishing touches. At the time, when they announced the delay, Blizzard wrote, "As always, our goal is to honor the high standards that you hold us to." Ooh, that aged poorly. You can't just say things, Blizzard. You gotta back it up.
Apparently that Malaysian studio they outsourced all the artwork to did not do a great job.
Oh, no bonuses for them. Apparently, those finishing touches left a lot to be desired. Another poster on the Warcraft 3 subreddit, Urza's Tower, cool, said they felt tricked by Blizzard and wrote, "The fonts, the menus, unit animations, colors, it just isn't pleasant to look at. The original is better, and I really tried to like this game." I even saw some people saying that they were requesting refunds by accusing Blizzard of a bait and switch. Not good. That's actually bad.
Someone else posted a screenshot that showed what looked like a giant Rubik's Cube attacking some units, which apparently is a bug from the original game that's still here after 17 years.
Oh, cool.
Welcome back.
How the hell have you been, you shithead? But 17 years? Christ, in another year it'll be able to vote.
Are you trying to say that this game is barely legal?
Yeah, I guess he is.
Or is almost barely legal?
Anyway, speaking of Rubik's, I've always wanted an open world Tetris game, so personally, big ups to Blizz.
Yeah, it's not just Reddit, right, Brian?
No, the game's official forum is full of complaints too. One user, Cyrus Dog, said that the game's units move like clunky robots. They and others complained that lots of assets from the original game weren't updated for the remastered version. Basically, they were just kind of accusing it of being an asset flip in large part. Cyrus Dog wrote, "You really charge money for models, and that's it. That's legit. All there is. This was really the very last game I'll ever buy from Activision or Blizzard, so you can kiss that Cyrus Dog butt goodbye."
That cash cow.
Yeah, as for Blizzard, they've already put a day one patch out, and you've got to assume they're working on more, hopefully with the frantic speed of a company that gives half a shit though that's not likely unless they're seeing some kind of monetary loss from this.
And some people claim that Blizzard is banning people from the official forums for talking about getting refunds. Cool. Cool!
You shouldn't do that, Blizzard. It doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, you can't sweep something under the rug if it's just like a dead animal. It's gonna show.
Yeah, it's the Chinese approach to handling criticism, which is ironic considering Blizzard's recent history. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna take a page out of their book. Criticize me, I'm gonna take them kidneys.
You can't have these kidneys, you're too slow.
It's not up to you.
To be fair, not everyone was having issues. Some have said the game was working fine for them, and also to be fair, Warcraft 3 is not a full-on built-from-scratch remake like the highly lauded Resident Evil 2 remake. For example, it's just been upgraded with some new graphics and models and was made on the same engine as the original. Good lord. So we shouldn't really expect something show-stopping, but Blizzard made a really big deal about Reforged being a complete reimagining.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, they were definitely putting on their skeezy salesman galoshes. And the overall audience response is, in a nutshell, not great.
They should have remade Warcraft 2, the BattleNet edition. That was my jam.
Well, at least now they're just remaking Overwatch and putting a 2 at the end.
I'm pretty sure you can still play Warcraft 2, right? Online?
My favorite memory was one time I turned on my own teammate during a multiplayer battle and he goes, "Stop or you're getting a virus."
Oh!
And I freaked out so bad I turned off my computer because I was scared.
Oh, I miss the early days of the internet. Oh my god!
I use cookies! Oh!
He's gonna clear out my $10 Bank One account.
I mean, Brian, in your defense, it used to be you could just go to a website, like type in the wrong URL, and you would get 40 viruses.
Yeah, this was like 1999, so the internet was still wild and untamed.
Yeah. Over on Metacritic, there isn't an official review score yet from critics, but the user score is terrible. It's
9?
It's a 2.
Oh!
Yeah.
Sorry, I have high standards.
2.0, based on more than 460 ratings.
That's because there was a black orc in the game.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Oh man, Brian coming out hot.
I don't know.
But hot. And some of those might be review bombs, but there are also a lot of legit complaints too.
Yeah, we'll dip into those lovely reviews soon, but first, hark! Is that an ad I see cresting over the horizon?
Hey everybody. So 2020 is the perfect time to start thinking about 2040. I know, it seems like it's a long time in the future, but it's gonna sneak up on you just as quickly as 2020 snuck up on everyone else. With Robinhood, you can invest in the markets and earn interest with a competitive APY on uninvested cash. They make it very easy to get started and learn as you grow with an intuitive app experience and no commission fees on trades. And you know what? Stock prices actually don't have to hold you back. You can buy a piece of a company you love for as low as $1. That's cheap, and build your portfolio a little at a time. Buy 1 share, buy half a share, 3 1/4 shares. It's up to you, your budget, and your specific goals, which is really cool. So your first stock is actually on the house when you set up your account with Robinhood. You can go to rtpodcast.robinhood.com to learn more and claim your free stock. We have a couple disclosures. Annual percentage yield, APY, on uninvested cash is paid by program banks and is variable. Robinhood Financial is not a bank. The free stock offer is subject to terms and conditions. All investments involve risk. Other fees may apply, and you can visit rbnhd.co/fees to check those out. Thank you so much, Robinhood, for sponsoring today's episode, and thank you guys for supporting our sponsors.
All right, Brian. Yep.
I just thought it was bringing us back.
All right, Brian, hit us with some of those juicy negative reviews.
Oh yeah, one reviewer, Grizz, wrote, "I encountered several bugs and one game-breaking bug that sent me to the defeat screen after loading the first campaign mission. That sucks." They continued to say, "The game has no real improvements or features over the original, so I'm confused why they even made this."
Another named Dark Zen wrote, "Game has half of the promised features. Nothing was working at the release. It's full of crashes. The performance is horrible. I'm definitely going to request a refund."
Yeah, and speaking of features, someone made a list of all the features that were in the original but have been taken out of the new version.
Uh-oh!
Yeah.
Uh-oh!
Such as automated tournaments, clans, profiles, 3D animated backgrounds in the campaign, and custom campaigns. 3D animated backgrounds, that's tough these days.
Yeah, I mean,
I get it.
They're just a small indie studio. Give them a break.
It's for aesthetic reasons.
Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but shouldn't a remake have more features than the original version? I mean, call me crazy, right? Call me crazy.
Oh, God. Crazy.
Thank you. Let's dip back into this article because it is full of gold. Quote, the goal is not just to give Warcraft 3 a new coat of paint, but to do more with it.
Like what?
All right, Blizzard, do more. Fine,
Yeah.
whatever you say. Just take my kidneys and leave.
They already have them.
Blizzard's that person when you wake up in the bathtub full of ice, they left a note for you saying, I've got your kidneys.
Have fun at school.
Signed, Jabs. There's one thing that Blizzard did add, though. New terms of service.
Hey!
Everyone's favorite. Yeah, people noted that the game's terms now require players to hand over the moral rights of any custom map made in the game, and you won't get paid either.
The terms state that, quote, custom games are and shall remain the sole and exclusive property of Blizzard.
So yeah, AKA, if any of you make the next Dota 2 or League of Legends, it's all ours.
Huh.
Yeah, very cool and awesome and fun. Thank you so much, Blizzard.
Very moral of you. This is a pretty bad look for Brian. Wait, right, Blizzard?
What?
No, you're thinking of the Roundup.
Oh,
Yeah, they've done remakes before that have been all right, like the original StarCraft. That was much better received than this. Plus, it's not like they didn't have time to work out the kinks. They delayed the game specifically to do this, and it had a beta, and they have tons of experience making RTS games. I feel like this should have been a walk in the park for them.
yeah, it's just another in a long line of missteps that the company has been making lately.
Most famously, in October of last year, a Hearthstone player named Chung Blitzchung Ing was giving a post-game interview after a tournament. During the interview, he appeared in a gas mask and voiced support for the protesters in Hong Kong.
Oh no, you can't do that.
Oh, no.
That's a big no-no.
That's a big no-no. Get this no-no off my hand.
Yeah, Blizzard suspended him for a year and stripped him of all his prize money from the tournament. This prompted a massive public outcry. Even some of Blizzard's own employees protested.
Blizzard tried to get a hold of the situation at BlizzCon. President J. Allen Jab Brack gave a tearful apology about how they handled the situation.
Yeah, and then they changed a bunch of things and reversed their policy, right?
No, despite all that, he was still suspended. They cut it to 6 months, but like afterwards, he was giving interviews like, yeah, the dude's still suspended.
Oh,
Okay, was he crying?
I think the tears had dried up at that
Oh.
point.
Oh.
Weird. I can only cry for 4 hours minimum.
So a lot of people feel like Activision's influence as a parent company has had a bad impact on Blizzard.
Yeah, in late 2018, Kotaku reported that Blizzard staff were told to reduce expenses, but to also make more games because in 2019, they didn't really have anything. So basically, people feel like Activision more and more is being kind of bad corporate overlord.
One person told Kotaku that a lot of decisions now are being driven by business folks, marketing and finance folks. There's a real struggle now between developers and the business people.
Oh, and there were all those layoffs early last year. Activision Blizzard as a company laid off about 800 people in a corporate-wide restructuring, and more than 200 of those came from Blizzard.
Good lord. Yeah, they included people from IT as well as marketing, customer service, publishing, and more.
Seems like Blizzard could have used some of those people when it came to working on Warcraft 3 Reforged. I don't know.
Yeah, well, they definitely could have used some more customer service people to deal with all these refund requests. Woo, got 'em!
Boom!
Now, obviously, Blizzard has had some rough launches before. Diablo 3 had a terrible start, but later rebounded, and World of Warcraft had a lot of growing pains too.
But when it comes to Warcraft 3, these seem to be more foundational problems, not just bugs, although there are plenty of those.
Well, and also this game has been out for 17 years. Those were like launches. Those were new games. This is
Yeah.
literally like a texture pack for a 17-year-old game.
What were they doing? Were they like, oh yeah, Ben is working on Reforged, and then they, a week before release, went to his office and there's just a skeleton sitting at the keyboard.
Yeah.
Oh no! Quick, hand me those textures.
Maybe Activision was like, hey, go make more games. And they were like, we'll get right on that. And they just cut and pasted the source code from the original.
Okay.
I've got a brilliant idea for how we can make more games, and it involves our old games. What we
says
do is we
old-
take some community mods.
It says make games in font, and then written above it, it says don't. All right.
So, wait, didn't we? There was like one more line, but
Please get all of my magic in there.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Inside Gaming for Monday. And if you don't know who this person is here, this is Amir. He's one of our new hires. You might have seen him on just one video, kind of lurking around there, but this is your first daily.
Yeah,
Right?
It is. Wow. Yeah.
Well, welcome
Hey,
to
what's up,
the
guys?
welcome to the meat grinder.
Thank you.
BioWare.
Let's
Blizzard.
seize his ass.
Okay, what do you guys